This video explains the data available for the 2017 Indigenous Expenditure Report and how to access it. The 2017 IER was released on 26 October 2017. Data are available at 3 levels of detail, including 24 ready-made tables, 3 sets of customizable MS Excel pivot tables, and a complete CSV database for specialist users. Data include expenditure on Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islander and non-Indigenous Australians, expenditure for 4 years in total dollars, and dollars per person, and covers 6 service areas or building blocks. These building blocks are aligned to the areas of long-term commitment by governments to support closing the gap targets. The majority of expenditure is direct expenditure, which is expenditure on services and payments provided directly to individuals and service providers. In addition, indirect expenditure are funds transferred from one jurisdiction's government to another. Tables are structured so that these indirect expenditures are not double counted. 24 standard tables report direct expenditure in real dollars for all governments. These tables provide data for many broad-level data queries. More detailed data are available in 3 sets of pivot tables, including direct, indirect, and total expenditure, reported in unadjusted nominal dollars and inflation-adjusted real dollars, for over 150 expenditure codes. An unformatted CSV file is also available for individuals using their own statistical software. It contains all the data that sits behind the 3 sets of pivot tables. 24 standard tables cover 3 groupings of direct expenditure depending on what you want to know. Tables are in one spreadsheet workbook. Get this document by clicking on Skip to Standard Tables on the report webpage, beside the image of the 2017 report. The 24 tables cover 3 types of expenditure: mainstream and Indigenous specific, drivers of Indigenous expenditure, and disaggregated expenditure for Australian government and state and territory governments. Here is an example of someone using tables 17 and 18. Locate the desired data table from the list of contents. Tables are ordered by year. Go to the desired table by clicking on the table number at the left. Service areas and key subcategories are ordered the same way in all standard tables, and the sum of all service areas appears at the bottom. Data are ordered across the page by jurisdiction. Tables are in pairs, with the second table reporting dollars per person. Data are ordered across the page by jurisdiction in all tables. Detailed pivot tables are available in 3 separate spreadsheet workbooks. Click Skip to Pivot Tables on the report webpage, beside the image of the 2017 report, to jump to the 3 workbooks towards the bottom of the page. Each workbook covers a particular level of government. Set 1 of the pivot tables reports on all government's direct expenditure by jurisdiction. Use this set for the broadest coverage of expenditure for each state and territory. Here is an example of someone using this workbook. Each workbook contains instructions to get started. If using the tables for the first time, read the information in the Start Here worksheet and the Help worksheet. A basic understanding of pivot tables will help you make the best use of these tables. Locate the desired data table from the list of contents. Go to the desired table by clicking on the table number at the left. Set the pivot parameters for your desired query, making sure the settings for government and place of expenditure are consistent. There are instructions here to assist you. Data are ordered across the page by year. You can reset the parameters for the table at any time. You can examine particular service areas of interest and investigate differences by Indigenous status over time, for instance. This way, you can see across the subcategories. Set 2 of the pivot tables focus on expenditure by the Australian government. Transfers to jurisdictions are reported as indirect expenditure and are shown for each jurisdiction. Set 3 of the pivot tables focus on expenditure by state and territory governments. Click Download the database on the report webpage beside the image of the 2017 report to open the unformatted CSV file of the complete set of published data. For more information on the 2017 IER, you can refer to the short report and data manuals on our website pc.gov.au. If you need further information, please email gsp@pc.gov.au.